Alrighty, y'all. So there's been a conversation online that Megyn Kelly, who is, what do I call her? Broadcaster, personality?
Somebody.
Yes, that she started.
Just a person.
So Beyonce posted a Levi's ad that she did recently this week, and she's in all denim, of course, because it's Levi's. And there's been a huge conversation around Sydney Sweeney, and who's an actor, producer, who did an ad for American Eagle. Now, when Sydney Sweeney did the ad, the text on the ad or the theme of the ad was Sydney Sweeney has good genes, Jeans. But people, but people took it the wrong way. Not the wrong way, I guess the right way, depending on how, I don't know. People were upset because they were saying that this is racially charged, because what are good genes? Like, you get it because she's white.
Yeah. Well, it was first of all, I think the backlash was ridiculous, but it was the commentary around the video as well. Because if you listen to the commentary, it says something about her eyes, and then it says
blonde hair, blue eyes,
or something like that.
Yes. Now, I will say American Eagle came out when all the backlash was happening, and they said Sydney Sweeney has great genes. It is and always about the genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their American Eagle jeans with confidence their way. Great jeans look good on everyone, right? So they're like, listen, y'all are reaching at nothing. We weren't trying to be racial at all, whatever the case may be. But anyway, so Megyn Kelly gets online because Beyonce posts her photo and her good jeans. And Megyn Kelly says, this is opposite of Sydney Sweeney's ad. Quite clearly, there is nothing neutral about Beyonce. Everything from her image to her fame to her success to her look below is bought and paid for. Screams artificial, fake, enhanced, trying too hard.
Who said that?
Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly. A clown.
Yeah, former anchor. Wasn't she on Fox News at one point? Where was her show?
I don't know.
Charlamagne. Okay, anyway, yes, Megyn Kelly. So that.
Yes, she was. She was on Fox News back in the day.
Yeah, that started
NBC.
That started the conversation because people were like, first of all, who are you to talk about anybody's body? Secondly, now people are comparing the two ads, Sydney Sweeney and Beyonce, just because they're saying if Sydney Sweeney could have this ad and do these things, and y'all want to say it's not about anything but her looks and how great she's doing for the brand, because allegedly the stock went up. American Eagle stock went up once Sydney Sweeney's ad dropped. Why can't Beyonce do her Levi's and Megyn Kelly stay out of her business?
Exactly. And Megyn Kelly would never be up for an ad. Never, with that chiseled goddamn face. Don't play. Don't do that.
Yeah, and Lizzo entered the chat as well, but this was before the Beyonce back and forth. This was when Sydney Sweeney first posted it. Lizzo posted herself in Levi, and she said if the Democrats won the election, because it's turned into like Democrats versus Republican, because there was a story that came out where they went and found Sydney Sweeney's voting history, and allegedly she was listed as a Republican voter and all the things. But Lizzo was being funny, and it was funny.
I know Sydney Sweeney is probably like, yo, I didn't even do nothing.
All I did was just post a picture.
Take a picture. Just I got a great opportunity to do an ad for American Eagle, and this is what y'all got from it.
Yeah,
literally.
People are too woke.
I can't wait until people find out how much of this is really just social engineering. You know what I mean? Because you know who wins in all of this? American Eagle and Levi. I would do the same thing. If I did an ad, if you put an ad out and your ad don't get some type of reaction, and honestly, backlash is probably the best thing nowadays, it probably wasn't a good ad. If you put an ad out and don't nobody respond to it in no way, shape, or form, it's probably not a good ad. Because when the last time an ad came out, and I want y'all to think about this because maybe y'all can help me. When the last time an ad came out and people just was simply like, man, that was a dope ad. That was great. That ad was fantastic. When does that happen? Super Bowl time? That's probably the only time.
Super Bowl time. Yeah, I would say Super Bowl time.
Not this Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl ads used to be so good. Now they not. They're trash now. So. Yeah. You know, I don't remember the last time I saw a good ad. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well,
so if there's not backlash and fake outrage around your ad, it's probably not a good ad.
The last time I seen a good ad was when Chance the Rapper did the Doritos ad during the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Yeah, like years ago, not a couple years ago. Yeah, but it was lit. He was rapping his ass off about them Doritos.
Well, speaking of ads, the VMAs are going to go down on September 7th, and they announced some of the nominations. Beyonce is actually up with Kendrick Lamar and Taylor Swift. They are up for Artist of the Year.
Period.
Lady Gaga's leading with 12 nominations, 11 nominations Bruno Mars, 10 nominations Kendrick Lamar, including Video of the Year for Not Like Us. But we're talking music and news. I saw this clip. This is like a crazy segue, but it's music. Okay. Y'all saw the video of Lotto. This kind of is an ad for the jewelry store.
Okay, what's up?
Lotto was in a jewelry store and they asked her a question. I want you guys to listen to the question, see if you can answer it.
This is funny. Okay.
The 45th president of USA and the 47th president of USA, they both have the same parents. How is that possible?
They both got the same parents. The 45th president of the USA and the 47th president got the same parents?
Yes, it's a mystery.
They got the same parents because God made us all. And we all got the same parents. Because we not on the 47th president yet. That's why.
It is. You want to know the answer? So the 45th president was Donald Trump. And the 47th president is also Donald Trump.
Too bad.
I ain't gonna hold you. She probably didn't understand because I didn't understand what he was saying. It's like when you call one of the...
Okay, Jess. All right,
Jess. No. Man, please. When you call customer service and you get somebody you don't understand, you be like, yo, can I speak to your manager? Can I speak to somebody else? She probably didn't understand what he was talking about. I ain't gonna hold you. And
not Lotto was screaming representative.
Representative at the top of your lungs.
We're all God's children.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's always okay to say I don't know. I don't know is a perfectly either one is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Can you get somebody else to repeat the question?
You know what?
Sorry.
All right. That is the latest with Loren. Thank you, Loren.
You're welcome. If you want to see ads or the VMAs, tune in September 7th. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be shot here in New York.
If you want to see ads,
and Loren
I know
is
that's
crazy.
right, Loren.
Jesus Christ.
Put a button on it. You know?
Lauren be all over the place and then come back to something and then jump back to something again, then come back.
We put a button on it. That was a summary. Let me rock out, little man.
Period.
All right. The People's Choice mix is up next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.